Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your February 2019 love reading. I haven't done any of these for a while, but I'm going to go ahead and get these started early because it seems like January, well, it doesn't seem like, it's actually a fact. I was late getting the readings out. So I'm going to go ahead and do the love readings. So here's your love reading for February, year 2019. All right. If you're new, please like and subscribe to my channel and also share. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Judgment card, positive in the upright position. So, oh my God, this looks so good, by the way. Okay. So, wow. Here, this is so interesting because I just did you guys Celtic crossbred today, and you know that if you're a regular viewer. And I'm putting out your love spread for the month of February, and I'm still getting a lot of the same messages. So this is really cool. I feel like there's someone that really you were in love with or could be in love with, and they're kind of like all your wishes were coming true. And I feel like currently there's a really strong chemistry. Some of you are already in love with someone. You could already be in a relationship. Now, this is really for singles, but if you're watching this in a relationship, I feel like you're possibly with a soulmate. And I feel like in the future, the near future now, you could be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But honestly, I just feel like this is a really strong emotional bond. So this is going to be your energy. This is the other person's energy. And then the energy between you is here in the center. But the energies could go either way. This could be you or this could be you. It's going to have to, you'll have to figure that out as we go, because I know sometimes these energies are interchangeable. One person is madly in love and their every dream and wish come true. I feel like in the past, you're definitely dealing with a soulmate. Someone was hesitant but fell in love anyway. And I feel like the person who was hesitating in the situation is either they were feeling taken for granted or vice versa. Like they were taking someone for granted or they felt taken for granted. I feel like in the future, they've had a lot on their mind, clearly. They're a little bit self-absorbed at the moment, but they're going to be releasing themselves from this self-imprisonment. The energy between you, there could have been a little bit of, I want to say a hesitation. Like, I feel like you both knew that you're supposed to be together. Like this was kind of like a karmic energy and a spiritual lessons. Like you definitely knew that you were supposed to be together. I also feel like somebody was moving way too slow, or currently somebody is still moving too slow. It could be you, it could be the other person, but somebody really wants this and believes that it's their complete just love of their life. This is like an intense, deep love. But somebody doesn't want to change their thinking. Someone in the situation is sort of hesitating. Instead of trying to see things in a different way, it's like they're kind of looking at things in a very conventional way, and they don't want to change. It's almost like they're being sort of stubborn here. And the other person is starting to could possibly be feeling like they don't know if they should remain hopeful or if they should just be open to someone else, but they know that you're the one. And like I said, these energies can go either way, but there's definitely somebody feeling a little bit like, I'm so in love. Why can't this person see? Why can't this person see how perfect we are together? And they're starting, oh, wow. So they actually, some of these people, whether this is you or the other person, may be trying to heal from a situation with the Star card. So basically we've got 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and then the Princess of Cups in reverse with the Star card. So whoever the person here is who is just convinced that this is a true soulmate connection. I feel like they're healing right now. The love is still there. You or this person is still madly, totally in love. Okay. And the other person in the scenario is kind of hesitant. It's like, yeah, this could be everything I could ever dream of. But there's a little bit of timidity. Someone's being timid. And I think it's because of fear. I think it's because of someone who has been very hurt in the past. Maybe they felt taken for granted. And they've just been thinking too much. You know, like one person is like, well, just don't think. Don't think so much. Just go with how you feel. And the other person is sort of stuck in their head. I do feel like this is definitely a soulmate or a twin flame because we've got the Ten of Cups and it's in reverse. So I feel, because it's in reverse, I feel like it's just one of the people in the situation is slow to believe that this is actually a true soulmate. And with the Prince of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, you know, the Prince of Pentacles definitely wants to make an offer, a solid, stable offer. But it's a painfully slow. And I think the other person is like, well, you know, if you don't get to me in time, I may just go ahead and move on. And, but I feel like this other person loves you or them. But the thing is like, somebody is like, okay, I'm still in love and I feel like I've already expressed that and I need you to be on the same page with me, while another person is sort of brooding over something and not really wanting to change. Somebody's got their feet stuck in the mud over it. Let's go ahead and clarify that Prince of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody is the wounded warrior in the situation. They're like, oh my God, I just don't think I have another one in me. Like, you know, they're wearing their battle scars. They may even be talking about relationships in the past where they were hurt so deeply. And the other person is sort of playing the convincer. Like, well, yeah, you were hurt deeply in the past but that wasn't me. That wasn't us. So, yeah, one person is definitely looking backwards into the past and sort of slightly hung up on, you know, their past wounds. But here's what's interesting. Like I said, the overall card for you for love is Judgment upright, you know, raising things from the dead. This could be like rekindling old relationships with someone that you really love. This can also be, you know, whatever love you're finding coming to you at this time is meant to be, and it's a positive thing, and the universe is saying yes. Let's go ahead and clarify this Hanged Man. Somebody is sort of stuck in their ways, in a sense, is what I'm thinking. They're not willing to gain a new perspective. Yeah, so we get the Ace of Pentacles in the near future in reverse. So somebody is just moving painfully slow. Between these two energies, you got one person who's emotionally available here with all these water signs, with all these cups, all the water energy, which is emotions, intuition. One person is completely trusting themselves, and the other person is extremely hesitant, and they're hesitant because they have been hurt, but they do still care. There's still like a true love, and it also feels like, yes, this is definitely a gift from the universe. Okay, but somebody's been up in their head a lot, probably some insomnia, and you know, I think in the future, there's a possibility in the near future that there could be some changes where they actually end the cycle. They're like, you know what, I'm tired of brooding. Whoever this person is, it's like, I'm tired of brooding. Let's go ahead and, you know, put an end to the cycle of brooding. I want to change, you know, I don't want to be up at night worrying. You got 2 9s, 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands. So that is a spiritual number, and it's also a number of completion. So in this case, I don't really feel like it's an end to a relationship. I feel like it's more of an end to a pattern, like a certain love style that has not been working is getting ready to be challenged, and I feel like that's going to be overcome. Okay, so there's definitely been a lot of sexual chemistry in the past. It could be a fire sign also, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries that you've been dealing with, but I feel like there was an immediate attraction here, and it was on a very soulful, emotional level, and I do feel like there was a lot of chemistry as well. So who is this person, whoever it is releasing right now, this prison? it's kind of like they're feeling very unstable right now in their own life. So that could be part of why there's a hesitation, is that they don't feel like they have their own ducks in a row yet. And so they're a little hesitant to offer. Okay, yeah, some people are actually trying to focus on other things. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So if it's you or the other person, whoever the person I'm seeing in this column here is, I feel like they're feeling unstable. Maybe they're trying to lay down some foundation for their own finances, their own stability. And I feel like maybe it's kind of like they thought they put in a certain amount of effort and felt like, well, it should have been easier than it was. But what they didn't realize, it's sort of like it takes two to tango. It's like both people have to be committed in order to be free. Like if you've been in a codependent relationship, for a lot of people, it's like you have to think about what you want in a relationship. And if two people are in agreement on how much time they're going to spend with each other, what they both want in a relationship, you know, there's so many elements that go into making it work. I feel like there's definitely love here, but one of the people in the situation is sort of focused on themselves. It's like maybe they don't feel good enough right now, or they kind of are feeling like, well, I'll do that when, you know. And then we've also got the High Priestess. So I think this person is going to get wise. And I don't know what's going to create that. It could be that the sense of knowing, you know, they don't want to lose the love. So I think they're going to start, there's some kind of growth going on with this person. It could be you and it could be this other person here, but there's a growth period happening. And it's kind of like, I feel like it's saying, I want to trust my own instincts here. It's like, not that I want to be single, but I just want to feel autonomous in my own wisdom. I don't want to lose myself in a relationship. And that's a little bit of a fear that could be overcome. Okay. Now for the end of the reading, I'm going to pull an oracle card. And this is from the Chakra Insight Oracle cards. And this will be a message of advice. I love these cards, by the way. They are new to me. But, oh wow, it's a beautiful deck of oracle cards, and I do feel like there's some really powerful messages. So let's get a card of advice for Capricorn in love for the month of February 2019. There you go. Oh wow, here you go. Self-esteem. And that's exactly what these cards are saying. Somebody is suffering with some self-esteem issues. I don't feel like this, whoever the person is not feeling quite themselves right now. It's like they feel like they need to be alone for a moment. Here it says confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. So, yeah, I don't think Elvis has left the building just yet. I just think that he needs to, he or she, they need to get their self-esteem back, whoever this person is. It's kind of like, I need to nurture myself. I need to put the love in myself so I can be a good lover to you. That's what it is. It's not that this isn't love. Like, there's definitely a positive connection here. And I do think it's a soulmate. So, anyhow, that's pretty interesting. I hope you got something out of it, Capricorn. And, please let me know if it resonates. If you'd like a more personalized reading, or if you have a yes or no question, I'm available to do Celtic cross spreads, love spreads, or yes or no questions. Just email me at girlintheskytarot@gmail.com. Until next time.